Hi, you're watching the Excel filter tutorial guide. Today you're going to learn how to, there are a few different ways to filter columns of data. So we've got 5 different columns of data here, as you can see, and the filter tool is a powerful tool that you can use to organize your data. So there are a couple different ways to do it. I'm using Microsoft Excel 2010, but you do this the same way in 2007. In 2003, it's slightly different, but it's the same general idea. So there are 2 main ways to filter your data. The data that we have here is company, month of sale, customer, item number, and number of items sold. So the first way is under the Home tab in the ribbon. You highlight these 5 columns, click Sort and Filter, and click Filter. You'll see that these little drop-down arrows popped up, and when I click one, the boxes come up. So you can try it yourself if you'd like. I'll undo that for now so I can show you the other way to do it, and really the way I like to do it. So if you see at the top bar here, you can click on Data, and you don't even need to select these top 5. If you just click on Filter, it'll automatically kind of intelligently organize these for you. You'll notice that we're covering up some of the words in some of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and drag from A over to E, and then double click in one of these middle lines. You see how the mouse changes? And I'll double click there, and it will extend it real nicely. Alright, so now that we're filtered, we've got a few different companies, we've got all the different months, all the different customers. Let's take a look at what items Fred Astaire bought. So if we click Fred Astaire, this gives us everything that Fred Astaire bought, the number sold, the item number, etc. How about Fred Astaire bought from ABC Electric? How about what Fred Astaire bought in January? So you can see that as you click and as you filter, there's a way to basically drill down to what you need. So filtering is a very powerful tool. It's extremely commonly used in business by corporations, etc. If you want to clear all your data, a couple different ways to do it. You can either go back in and just click Select All again. You can click Clear Filter from Company. And then if you want to clear all your data, you can, right up here, again under the Data tab, click Clear. And that'll clear all your data. So now we're back to 650 items. So that's a high-level overview of what filtering is all about. There are a few other functionalities. For example, I want to insert a text filter. What a text filter does is it says, let's create a certain amount of rules that we're looking for. So for example, if I want to look for cells that contain the letter M, we just click Contains and then click OK. And so now everything that has an M in it shows up on the list. And if I want to clear it, I can clear it. We can also sort by color. So if we highlight a few things, you can filter by color, and it'll automatically give you the colors that are there, which is impressive. So let me just show you here. So if we make one green and one blue, and you go to filter by color, you've got all the different colors there. So we'll click on yellow, and that gives us everything we need. So then we can fill those. So that's filtering. It's a powerful tool. This is just a very generic functionality of it, but if any data set that you have, it doesn't have to be 5 columns or 2 columns. It could be 100 columns and 1,000,000 rows, but it's a powerful tool that, like I said, many people use to